Hello, my dear students. I hope that you all have seen part 1 and part 2 of chapter 4 National Movements in India. And in part 2, I discussed about Muslim League and which was in the year 1906 and also the birth and the development of revolutionary movement. And now moving ahead in this part 3, we are going to discuss about the fierce revolutionary movement in Gujarat. Let us begin. Now, moving ahead, in this part, we will see the fierce revolutionary movement in Gujarat. See, the extreme revolutionary movement in Gujarat were mainly led by two brothers from Kolkata and named Sri Aurobindo Ghosh and Barindra Kumar Ghosh. See, because of them, these two revolutionary movement in India, in Gujarat, was led. And see, Sri Aurobindo was the pioneer of armed revolutions in Gujarat. However, he always remained backstage, and Barindra Kumar always remained in the front of conduct the activities. See, let us see first about Barendra Kumar Ghosh. See, Barendra Kumar came from Kolkata to Gujarat and moved at South Gujarat, and there he met two capable companions who were there, Shri Chotu Bhai and Shri Ambu Bhai Purani. See, he met two of them, Chotu Bhai and Ambubai Purani, and he also met Sakarya Swami on the banks of Narmada. And Swami was also associated with Queens of Jhansi during the revolt in the year 1857, and hence he had good experience about the revolutionary activities. See, Barindra Kumar, he gathered some middle class youth also from where? From Vadodara, Charotar regions of Kheda district, Ahmedabad and Mehsana for revolution. And this revolutionary, they threw the bomb on the buggy of Viceroy Minto outside Raipur Darwaja in Ahmedabad. This was about Barindra Kumar Ghosh. Now let us see about Aurobindo Ghosh. See, Sri Aurobindo Ghosh, he published a book called Bhavani Mandir, and in this book he mentions schemes for revolutions. And this book was also translated in Gujarati, and it was also published in the journal Dakshina. And he also published several other booklets. They were named as Deshi Vanaspati Dao, Nahavana Sabu Banavani Reet, Kasrat, Gulabno Kisso, Kaida No Sangra, etc. All these books were published, and actually these books contain methods of preparing arms and bombs, but they were named so and written in Gujarati so that the British could be fooled. See, they were named in such type that they can fool the British people. And Ganganath Vidyalaya was established near Chandor Karnali to conduct secret revolutionary activities, and many Gujarati youths, they joined the revolutionary activities, and the government took strict action against them, but the fight did not stop them. So in this way, both of them, the revolutionary activities they carried out and the actions that were taken by the government, but the fight did not stop, and finally the government realized the suppression and would not help to rule over India. Now, moving ahead is the revolutionary movement in foreign countries. See, the revolutionary movement that took in the foreign countries. Let us discuss about it. What is there? See, the revolutionary movement in foreign countries, the revolutionary movement was not just restricted to India, but it also spread to far off in other countries. See, the Indians residing in foreign countries, the people who were residing in foreign countries did movements in countries like England, Canada, America, Germany, France, Myanmar, Malaya, Singapore, Afghanistan, and Russia. And this revolutionary like whom? Like Shamlaji Krishna Varma, Madan Lal Dingre, Veer Savarkar, Lala Hardai, Udham Singh, Raja Mahendra Pratap, Madam Bikaji Kama, Sardar Singh Rana, Maulana Abdullah Maulana Bashir, Champak Ramnan Pillai, Dr. Mathura Singh, etc. Mathura Singh, etc. They participated in the revolutions in foreign countries also. And these revolutionary activities of foreign countries, they encourage this activity in India also. See, we can see the picture of them in this. And the revolutionary activities that was carried in foreign countries was the pistols were secretly sent from where? From England to India in beddings of cooks. And Madan Lal Dingre, he killed an English officer whose name was William Wiley and who used to criticize revolutionaries. And to encourage these revolutionary activities in America, an institution named, what was the name of that institution? Indian Independent League. Was established in California. Where it was established? In California in the year 1907. And later what happened? Lala Hardai, he changed its name to Gadar Party. And the Gadar Party that was started, a weekly called, that was Gadar in 4 languages. See, Gadar, was named in the 4 languages. And Champak Raman Pillai formed Hindi Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Dal. See what he formed, Gadar Party, that was formed by Lala Hardai, and Champak Ram Pillai, he formed Hindi Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Dal in Germany. And in Iraq was made its headquarter, where it was the headquarter in Iraq. And their plan was to made to invade India. And see, in the year 1906, Madam Kama hosted the national flag of India for the first time outside India in the International Socialist Conference held in Stuttgart city of Germany. See who? Madam Kama, he hosted the national flag of whose? Of India for the first time outside the India. And in Afghanistan, Raja Mahendra Pratap formed a provisional, that is temporary Indian government under the Rashtra Pramukh, that is President of Afghanistan. And what did the Maulana Basir, Sashme Singh, Dr. Mathura Singh, Barkatullah, Abidullah, etc. They all joined this government. And these provisions of government, they tried to take help from countries like Russia, Iran, and Turkey. And they also met Turkish chief Anwar Pasha and the governor for seeking their support. See, the conspiracy was being made to free India was written on Ghalib Nama, or say a silk handkerchief. In in these letters of all Muslims were asked to unite and fight against the Christians. However, it got exposed. See what is said over here. That was a conspiracy was being made to why to free India. That was written on a Ghalib Nama, where it was written on a Ghalib Nama that was written on Reshmi Rumal, that was silk handkerchief, and that was asking all the Muslims to unite and fight against whom? Against Christians was exposed. And Raja Mahendra Pratap sent a golden stripe with his signature. See who sent? Raja Mahendra Pratap. He sent a golden stripe with his signature on it to the Tsars of Russia, asking what the Tsars to break all the relations with England, to break all the relation which they were having with England. And the Russian revolutionary uh, Trotsky are assured full support to India. See who assured full support? The Russian revolutionary Trotsky and the Sohan Lal Pathak. He carried out revolutionary activities in Burma and Permanent in Singapore. And in addition to this, what happened? The events of streamers, namely Komagata Maru and Tosha Maru, also inspired in the Indian revolutionaries by staying abroad to fight against the British. The revolution activities that was carried in Burma by Sohan Lal Pathak and in Singapore by Parmanand. And in addition to this, the Kamagatamaru and Toshamaru steamer, the events provided what they inspired by the inspiration of Indian revolutionary and by staying abroad and fighting for our country against the British. See, the Indian youth in the age of the group, what 18 to 24 years, they all were involved in the freedom movement and they were inspired by it, and they used to carry out the kind of thrilling acts. See, they carried out the thrilling acts all, and they did not fear for the death when they caught. See, when they were being caught, or they were not fear of their death, and they embraced death, shouting slogan like Inqilab Zindabad and Vande Mataram. See, when they were faced to death, if it is been embraced to death, see which slogan they used to say was Inqilab Zindabad and Vande Mataram, for the purpose of freedom of their motherland. See, for the freedom of the motherland, they gave their life also, and their sacrifice would provide inspiration to the young generation for ages. See, their sacrifice for our country, that provides our generation, the young generation will get inspiration from it. Now, the other one is the Morley Minto reforms, that was in the year 1909. The English adopted this policy. The English, they adopted which policy? Divide and rule, by creating the enmity between whom? Between the Hindu and Muslim, which was in the year 1906. And under whose leadership it was? Agar Khan. Muslim delegations, he met whom? Viceroy Minto. And see, this Morley was the Indian viceroy, means that is Indian he was. And at that time, in 1909, these reforms were known as Morley Minto reforms. See, this Minto, he was, see, Morley, he was the Indian Wazir at that time in 1909, and this reform which was carried out, which was known as Morley Minto reforms. And after that is the arrival of Gandhiji to India in the year 1915. And see, the Gandhiji, he returned to India in the year 1915 after successfully fighting against the racism in South Africa. See, he was fighting for the Satyagraha, with Satyagraha in the South Africa. And his political mentor, guru, was Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and spiritual mentor, see, political mentor that was Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and spiritual mentor was Srimad Rajchandra, and from whom he got inspiration, he got inspired. And Gandhiji traveled across India, and he observed the life of all the Indians, what they were suffering, and he considered exploitation as a root of poverty. See, what he considered the root of poverty was the exploitation in India, and he made a plans to abolish British rule in India. And see, he also made the plans to abolish this British rule in India. In the next part, we will discuss about Rowlatt Act and Jallianwala Bagh massacres. I hope you all have understood this till here. Thank you.